The Delaware State Fair began a century ago during a vastly different time for the state and nation. Despite the turmoil and difficulties that faced the country, a few townspeople gathered in Harrington, Delaware, with a dream that was much bigger than them. As the history and the story of the fair's past and present unfolds, be sure to take notice of the numerous people that have contributed to the planning and the execution of this July tradition. This Treasured Memories video series is a salute to our past, our volunteers, and most importantly, our supporters. Our fair relies on their heartfelt commitment year after year to provide a joyous experience for hundreds of thousands of fairgoers. The Delaware State Fair would like to thank Highmark Blue Cross Blue Shield Delaware for their continued support of the Delaware State Fair and the support of this video storybook. This is our story, our Centennial celebration. This is the Delaware State Fair. Leadership of the fair has always been willing to try new things, yet understands the importance of maintaining its values and successful traditions. Decades ago, fairgoers decided that bigger and better also meant that they had to grow the shopping experience for fairgoers. They aimed to bring in options that might otherwise be too far to find, while continuing to emphasize the local business community. Today, telescoping flagpoles may be purchased just a short walk from the world's biggest hummingbird feeder, while water softening systems, hand-blended essential oils, custom tubs, outfits for babies, organic treats for pets, and more can be found on the fairgrounds. In addition, hundreds of businesses and agencies vie for fairgoers' attention, showing off their latest services, equipment, and products with demonstrations, samples, discounts, and freebies. In the earliest years of the fair, people who brought animals to the fairgrounds would snuggle up next to their cows or sheep at the end of a long day, or perhaps catch some sleep in their truck.
I stayed in a pickup down in the machinery lot when I was 10 years old, and I've been coming here ever since. That's 52 years ago.
In 1967, the fair established Camping in the Grove, welcoming fairgoers with trailers, trucks, campers, and tents. Over the years, electricity and more space has been added to the increasingly popular facility. But for most, it's more about family fun and a sense of community that has been established throughout the years.
Been coming here for 45 years, and I look forward to it every year. It's just like that comedian said on the stage tonight, there's nothing like coming to the state fair. It's different. A lot of people don't know that, but they ought to know it, because it's a great place for families to get together. And my son-in-law and I parked two motorhomes side by side down in the Grove, and we have what we call our fair family, and we probably feed 20 people every night, noontime and night, and others coming and going all the time. And it's an essential thing in a sense. Once the fair opens, the fair family congregates and goes.
My biggest tradition is coming to the fair and bringing the camper and staying in the Grove. That's, to me, is the heart and soul of the fair, for the families that come to the fair, bring their children, bring their livestock, and that's what makes the fair. We're all here, we're one big happy family in the Grove.
These ingredients have made for a unique blend of both consistency and change, which delights fairgoers who look forward to finding their old favorites and also enjoying something new each year. One area of this approach can be seen in the assortment of cuisine found on the fairgrounds. Classics certainly endure, with popcorn, hot dog, roasted nuts, and cotton candy still providing old-fashioned fair flavor. And the landmark vendors with timeless offerings like ham platters made by the volunteers of the Delaware State Grange, moose ears by the Harrington Moose Lodge, and the Greenwood Mennonite School's barbecue chicken with roasted corn, and Harrington's own Kirby and Holloway boasting the #1 sausage at the Delaware State Fair, which keeps crowds coming back year after year.
a big change in the offerings that we have. In the beginning, it was more, our fried chicken and hot dogs and hamburgers and things like that. And now we have a variety of all kinds of the big turkey legs, the spaghetti. We have all kinds of offerings.
But one thing that I think is it's still a family. Like you say, partners, I call this family. Next time it's everybody within the community come here, celebrate along with the fair, and I think it's family oriented, and that's what we're all about. The Lord of Moose is about family.
I really think like one of the best facilities here. All the horse arena, all the farm animal buildings. It's really tough. I would say it's way up there. Yeah. Oh yeah.
This size operation, we all volunteer. Everybody's volunteering to depend heavily on the FFA kids and the 4-Hers to come here and help us with preparation, serving, and all that kind of stuff all through the day cleanup. And without them, we have a hard time. The kids have been great here, and it's been a good thing here.
Now we make root beer floats, and I'll tell you how it started. Dave Woolward, we sell these sandwiches here with the waffles on top, and he wanted root beer float. I said, I don't have ice cream. He said, take one of them and cut it up in 4s. We cut it up in 4s. I probably sold 30 that night, and that's when I started going down and buy gallons.
Yeah.
And that's how it started.
Even today, you see that grandmother telling their daughter and their granddaughter, say, don't go eat any place except here. And you still get to see those people. It's like homecoming. Yeah. Whether they come here and eat or just come here and talk, that's what we like.
My name's Alan Bells, and my grandparents were Lloyd and Henrietta Bells. And my father was Lloyd Edgar Bells, Betty Bells. And now I'm third generation, and my sons are showing goats every year. The fourth generation, I guess, that are Bureau Booth.
We have come a long way, increased and tried to do more. And our scholarships, we give scholarships countywide, statewide. We have in here working as each one gets older. We have FFA, 4-H, the Sheep Club, all 3 counties participate. They work 2 shifts a day here, and our money goes to them. We pay them.
It's a major income too for 4-H and the groups too. They rely on this for a lot of their funding.
And that's my daughter. I mean, she was when I was born here, born in June. She was out here at 1 month old, and she's now 22 and working the business, and she is now a partner.
And my 2 sons, Dustin and David, grew up my oldest was born in 88, so he's been here the whole time. And those 3 are going to take it over, we think. We hope. We hope the guys goes on for another 20 years.
Exactly. Food at the Delaware State Fair has been so wild that it has even starred on the national television show Carnival Eats.
Probably funnel cake is about my favorite, I think.
Favorite fair food absolutely has to be Sonny's fries with cheese and a Collins root beer.
The Italian sausage. It's my favorite. My favorite food is the Italian sausage. My favorite fair food is probably at the Greenwood Mennonite School, the barbecue chicken.
Anything. Anything on the fair. Hot dogs, hamburgers, anything at all. And ice cream. Had to be Vanderwyn ice cream too.
But my favorite food on this fair is Big Al's roast beef sandwich. That is the best.
It's well known that part of the magic of the fair is that during fair time, calories just do not count. This is our story, our Centennial celebration. This is the Delaware State Fair.